Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma playing the Minecraft Legends campaign. Not for the first time for me, but for many of you watching this will probably be the first time. This is the main menu, by the way. There's a bunch of settings and stuff, right? All that's super useful. I got it all set up and configured for this live stream, and if the background music is too loud, please do let me know in the chat. Thank you Spokey, Bear, Lucaro and Forgill for letting me know that we're live. I can see that we are. What we're doing today, peeps, is playing the campaign mode. And I learned before doing this stream that we're only allowed to share the first hour of the game, which comes out in 4 days' time on the 18th, which is Tuesday, I believe. So on Tuesday I might pick it up again, play more of the campaign. I think the heart of this game, though, is going to be in the versus mode, playing against other players, because it is a real-time strategy game played in the third person. There's also going to be, I am assuming, individual adventures, like, you know, mini campaigns every month. And then there's also going to be a marketplace where you can buy stuff. You can change your appearance too, and, you know, they've done me solid here. That clearly looks like a bone mage, although... Oh, there we go. Now, that's the one I got selected, right? And on the left we're seeing all of the different avatars, which look really cool and cute. I like them. I'm just wondering if some of them are the same as those new ones they've added to Java Edition. Obviously dressed up very different. Anyway, the Bone Mage is here, and that's what I'm happy about. We jump into the campaign. You can see that I've played this a couple of times, got 4 hours into the campaign, and my plan was to come on here this evening and just, you know, get even further ahead, just play. But now I've learned that actually we can only show the first hour. So we're going to do an hour of this, and then we're going to do a Hermitcraft live stream after. How can you play it already? They released it earlier. Who brought or for what content creators, says Ant Redstone. I can play it already because Mojang have got in touch with myself and various other content creators and given us access to the game, right? That is how the industry works. We will replay the tutorial for anyone watching who wants to get their head around the controls a little bit. I am slow to learn the controls, so any reminders for me is a good thing. I'm using an Xbox controller and I have this awful habit of pressing X instead of B that I've been trying to, like, train my brain not to do. You know, so yeah, you're going to see me press the wrong buttons a lot. In other streams, we've put the button overlay on the screen before, and I put it on and it just didn't feel right. The UI of the game kind of like moves into the space on the screen a lot. It's not trying to be like minimal and slim. It's nice, big and visual. So I wasn't quite sure where on the screen I'd actually go ahead and put those buttons so you could see what I was pressing, and then I didn't think they were really that necessary either, because a lot of the game's actions are very visible in front of you, whereas some other games, they're not quite.
I hope you're feeling okay. That kind of trip always upsets my stomach.
Thank you for having.
So yeah, these are the main characters: Foresight, Action, and Knowledge. Pretty cool.
Met under different circumstances, but this world is under attack.
Also got a hot cup of tea. I can start having a little sip on that while we listen.
Foul creatures known as the piglins have emerged from their fiery home, and they mean to conquer this peaceful
Oh, it's
land,
really hot. I
and
should
all
mention
the
this game is
creatures that live
loaded
here.
with cutscenes.
We need your help to make sure that doesn't happen.
Loaded. Like when you play the campaign, you get a lot of these.
Behold, I always wanted to say that. We present to you
Gifts!
I like the way the characters' voices really sort of
right melodies from this loot. The LAs will gather your resources.
like contrast your expectations. You know,
Build whatever you need.
like the light cutesy voice isn't the light cutesy character, and the deeper voice is not the big Gollum. I thought that was really cool.
The flames will call upon friends to fight by your side. These golems
Ant Redstone says, "I wish
help
these
us
lore
shape the
pieces
overworld.
could go in the main game."
Now they will
Actually
help you
really
defend
like
it.
that Minecraft's lore is sort of
And last, but not least,
not there.
battle
It's
of courage.
for you to interpret in the real
And
game.
this world will rise to your aid.
Yeah, that's one of the little creatures you get to control.
Piglins' hunger is insatiable.
And we've got our
They
first
already
noise in
have
the
a
air.
foothold in the overworld.
LYJ,
If
thank
they
you
are
ever so
not
much for your
stopped,
44 months.
they will
Appreciate it.
devour everything.
Appreciate your
Prepare
support.
the creatures of our world for this day.
Hope you enjoyed checking out Legends with me today.
That's why we called upon you. If there is any hope, it's you.
It's me. I'm the hope, peeps. I'm the only hope.
We don't have much time.
That horsey looks
Just
very
wanted to
unsettled.
Show you a thing or two about these tools.
Alright, in we jump. So we'll do a little bit here, there'll be another cutscene and it'll go over and over again. Jay's on fire, thank you so much for 75 months. And Evil X right there. If I ever saw one.
Master these tools, the better.
Thank you, my dude.
Head over to action and we'll get started.
By lore, I mean those characters represented somewhere on this dimension, says Ant Redstone. Yeah, that's not what Minecraft is to me. I don't feel like it suits having a story told to you. That's part of the charm of the game to me, is just how when people first played it, there were no tutorials, you know. You had to learn by doing. So we've got some controls on the screen, right, and we're just following the path to the next spot.
Now let's get to work.
Aha.
The world is filled with resources you can gather to help you fight the piglins, and that's where the LAs come in. Play the right melody on your lute, and they'll gather anything for you.
Let's start by playing the melody to gather wood.
Okay, so how do we play a melody? We hold down the left button, we wiggle our right stick to create a selection area, we use the right trigger to place them down, and then your blue allays will mine. You have two types of allay. You got the mining allay and the collecting allay.
To gather some stone.
Right, yeah, so then we've got to learn, okay, how do we collect stone?
Nice work.
Let's do that again. This time, play the melody for gathering stone.
Ah, okay. So the melody for gathering stone is down on the hotbar at the bottom, so I can use the top two shoulder buttons to select a different melody, place down a blue allay, and then it will gather the stone instead. Right, and I think the idea is that you're supposed to get like a whole bunch of this stuff.
Now you've got the resources you need. That's
So like, because we got two of them, I could come back here and get some more wood if I wanted to.
build what you need.
Hey, build some stairs so you can come and join me up here.
Okay, I'll build stairs then. Right, so we press the shoulder buttons to go left and right through these two things. You're going to see that the D-pad works as a means to change what's on your hotbar, and when we go into the build part, we are able to build a staircase like that. I did that really quick actually. So you got this left trigger, right trigger system, and then you just kind of like move it around to tell it where you want to go, and then it tells you if it's all right or not. And yeah, you press the trigger to confirm. Pretty nice controls, I think.
Well done. Stairs are going to save you a lot of time out there.
You'll use flames of creation to call your friends to battle. Lapis will keep these flames burning bright. Take some from that chest to play a spawner melody.
Right, here we go. Chest over here. Open the chest.
Now, let's light those flames.
Use the spawner melodies to call the golems you met earlier.
Right, so we go down here, and now we do some similar building, but this is for spawners. So same system, left trigger, right trigger, shoulder button to change the type, and you got two of these. You can walk up to these and then use your lapis, which we just picked up.
Each spawner holds the flames of
When it lets me.
that will call upon your allies.
I think we've got to listen to what they're saying
All
first.
allies.
There you go, and then we can start to spawn them. You're only allowed 20 at once. I think you can increase it later, but I played for 4 hours and couldn't figure out how you increase it.
Rally behind you.
So the golems are like your little melees, and the wooden ones are like your, you know, your ranged attackers. So there's two ways in which you can, well, there's several ways, but to begin with, there's two ways. You press X to sort of rally them around you, and then they'll be like in follow mode, right? And then the other thing you can do is sort of look off into the distance and press Y, which it hasn't instructed me to do yet.
If you want the golems to stop following you, use your banner again to ask them to stop.
Aha. Yeah, you have to hold though,
Nicely done.
like that. Now they stop. So
There you
tap
go.
to
You
follow,
can also use the
hold
banner
to get
send
rid
your
of them.
friends in any direction you want. Send them over to action.
Okay, so when I press Y, yeah, can you see how it sort of plops it down over in front of us? If I hold it down, nothing happens. This one's a little odd because you don't really get to aim. You just sort of say in that direction that I'm facing. You also will need to have them under your command. So when I do that, you know, they go that far and now they're too far away. When I stand near and try that, you can also rally them that way. But yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. I find myself not using that too much in the game.
The idea of piglins inside the Well of Fate is terrible.
Miliana,
So
thank you ever
Fate
so much for your 3
forced
months of
piglins
support.
so
Appreciate
can
you using
practice
the Amazon
the
Prime
banner in
subscription. Thank you.
combat.
Alright, so press X to rally your golems to the piglins, press Y to direct them, and B to attack the piglins with your sword. So it's sort of saying, bring them along for the ride, you know, get close to the piglins and be like, take out these suckers. Bam! Off they go, and you can get involved in the action yourself, like this. Now, you will get more advanced controls for this stuff later on. Oh yeah, and you can also just attack like this, you know, go in close and they'll start attacking too when they're rallied around you.
Now take everything you've learned here into the real fight, and the piglins won't stand a chance.
It is good that you are ready, as I must ask we get moving. One of the villages has just been attacked.
Oh no! Quickly, come with us. We'll get you out into the world.
Okay, before we jump into a cutscene, I'm told that the audio is slightly low, and it sounds pretty well balanced to me, but we'll try bumping it up a little bit and see how that does. When you get further into this game, certain mobs and stuff make a lot of noise, and you roam around with a little army, and they just make a racket. It's crazy. Daggerick says, Minecraft be looking different since I played last time. That's because we're playing Minecraft Legends. It has a different aesthetic that's very similar to Minecraft.
We are honored to have you as an ally.
We'll be with you every step of the way.
Good tea, good tea. Striker537, thank you for 39 months of support. Incredible. Appreciate it ever so much, and hope you're enjoying the stream. Anyone here in chat want to let me know if you're like just not from my audience and you've swung by to check out Minecraft Legends today? I imagine not too many because it's not like a release day, it's just the embargo day. I don't know if they made a big... Actually, yeah, they put out some tweets and stuff, you know. Not sure how aware people are of embargo days, I guess. Hi, Village has not watched many streams, but I did want to check it out. Yeah. Well, we're doing the campaign. The first hour or so of it, you're only allowed to show up to a certain point. I hope it doesn't die like Minecraft Dungeons, says Evola. This game will live and die, I think, on how the multiplayer experience is, which I am yet to experience myself.
Please, go to them.
You have a compass and a map. Use them to make sure you're going in the right direction.
Yeah. Okay, so, top of the screen, you know, basic compass system, you can find out... Oh yeah, here's a tip. When you travel the world, like, look for wheat, because it gives you a speed boost, so, like, move from wheat to wheat, you move around faster. The world is really big. You spend quite a lot of time moving from place to place.
Starting resources, but remember that the allays can gather more for you while you make your way.
Yes, that's right.
Busy allays or happy allays?
Yep. So, wrong button. Here's the world map. We've got to head over to this village. That, I believe, is different from what I experienced last time. I thought I had to head this direction. I think maybe some of the elements here are randomized. You might also notice that different biomes have different... Wait, my left and right's flipped here. Is that normal? Is that how it was working before? Huh. Different biomes have different resources. Yeah, that totally threw me off. All of a sudden, left and right was flipped. If you go into RS, you have a book to tell you about the game, right? So, get some additional information on the resources here. Which it's not letting me navigate. Top buttons I can. Right, but then at this level, what am I missing here? Oh, there it goes. Okay, for some reason it just locked out. I must admit, I've had this game mess up on me, but only when playing in Windows 11 on my laptop. In Windows 10, not a single issue. In Windows 11, some funky stuff. When I opened this book, the whole game sort of fell apart once. Anyway, you can build gates, walls, carpenter huts to repair things, and arrow towers. This is where you get your sort of general upgrades put together. And then here's your information on what you can spawn. There is quite a lot of stuff that we will learn about. So we've got to reach that village. If we use the top of our screen, we can look in the correct direction, which is west. And like I mentioned, we want to kind of use the wheat to traverse the terrain.
The piglins are relentless.
On our way there, we shall use our resource gathering allays. Here's how I tend to do it. I tend to just be like, spam 5 of them, right? But stone's a little harder to come by in certain places, so we'll put 2 of them on that. and it tells you in the bottom left how many they're going to gather. So with that big stone cliff, those two will eventually max it out. And I can just go off into the distance, right? I can just keep traveling while they're doing that. So we'll have to get some additional trees if we want to max out our resources. We're going to have to get those along the way. So I should be ready to play that melody. Cool. Also, we want to be on the lookout for some creatures on the way over there. Like, do you see that? Oh, here we go, here we go. Right, I can rally regular creatures of the overworld to my cause, and they will come and fight for me, which is super cool. Now, not all of them are that good, to be fair. Oh, look at that, we found some iron ore. Unfortunately, you can't mine it yet. Let's have a look at the chat's comments about this. Are there any other game modes than just campaign and multiplayer battles? I do not believe so, no. You can't play as the piglins. Hey, I'm in the top left corner, says Vespine. Oh, thank you for following then. If you hit the follow button, you'll be in the top left corner. Do you have a Discord? We do. I think it's for subscribers. And there's like various groups of people around the channel that can join. I can't 100% confirm because it's, I don't know, it's been forever. You think the voice actors know what the heck they're even saying? Like, do they know what a piglin is? Yeah, I'm sure they would do, because in order to do a good job, you would want your voice actors to understand the game that they're voice acting for. So I'd imagine that they've been briefed on, you know, the ins and outs of the game. They wouldn't do it with blindfolds on, right? Look at me, I'm developing my own little army over here. You have a, oh yeah, that by the way, I thought it was a question mark. There are these bushes, there are bits of terrain that can mess you up, so you want to avoid them. The pathfinding of things that follow you tends to be pretty decent. They tend to walk the same path you have, and you can go some distance and they'll just find their way to you. They do take damage if you jump off the side of a cliff, you know, you take full damage, they'll do the same thing, take damage too. I have not seen such beautiful trees. And we're totally ready to put some more of our allays to work as well. So they're going to get some more wood. And apparently all the way back where we placed those stone ones, they're still at it, which is crazy. What kind of game is this, like Age of Empires? It's a real-time strategy. It is not like Age of Empires, though.
That's the village. Get over there quickly.
Yeah, the Discord is for supporters, says Forgil. There you go. Yeah, it is. It used to be open, and now it's sort of like, I think you can join it, but you'll just be in a sort of waiting channel. Like, there's not much to see until you're a supporter. This game has some jarring aliasing, or is it maybe just the stream? I'm not sure what you're seeing. It could be the stream. Aliasing, I'm not really sure quite what that means. Isn't that tearing? No, tearing's tearing. Right, let's focus on this for a second. Maybe one of my mods can enlighten me.
You have to get rid of all the piglins.
Right, so as it said, we've got to get rid of them. And I haven't actually done what I should have been doing, which is to create one of these. We'll just, you know, the game's very easy in the beginning.
Spawners to summon allies to fight by your side.
So we'll just do this.
By the piglins can be used to fuel your spawners. Collect the
And like,
to keep your
that's
fires
pretty
burning.
much good enough. And then we'll get in there and wreck them too, right? What I tend to like to do is walk past the piglins like this while swinging, and I find that the crowd behind me tends to like wreck the ones that I didn't quite finish off. I don't think there's like a bonus for freeing the villagers here, but you can kill all the piglins and then just win. But sometimes what's in the cages are units and other creatures of the overworld that can come to your aid, so it makes sense to do that. We're not going to get anywhere near that, unfortunately. Is it closer to Factorio, says Ant Redstone. There is nothing Factorio going on here. Anyway, we've freed the villagers from their cages? There's like one piglin left somewhere, and it appears on the mini-map, so if we go this way... No, wait, are those villagers on the minimap? There it is. Oh, there's actually more than one, so you have a requirement. You need to get these many to, like, progress. So the rest run away, you get another cutscene. There are so many cutscenes. It is loaded with them. Vespine says, so I have Prime Gaming already. Is there any other way I can still support you through that method? If you can't use your Prime subscription, don't even worry about it. Just, you know, tune in, enjoy yourself. That's support, you know. Like, appreciate you coming by and hanging out with all of us.
The immediate danger is over, but the village is devastated. The piglins have ruined the fountain.
A carpenter hut will repair nearby structures. Get the LAs to work building one for you.
Right, so you can see this big box around here. That is showing us what structures get repaired. Every now and then you kind of want to, like, you kind of really want to zoom out in this game, but you don't quite get to. So, like, you would want a structure like this to touch as many other structures as it can, as it sort of repairs them, I guess. Astral Cat, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. 11 months right there, coming up on a year. Appreciate you. No zoom levels at all, says High Village. Is the view just fixed? Yeah, this is kind of it. I think it's something the game lacks a little bit. And also when you do, like, later in the game I've done some sort of defense preparation of villages, and it's just like, the building system is cool and intuitive, but it kind of like rubs up against the immediacy of real-time strategy. You kind of want to be like looking down from above and being able to tell your LAs where to build really quickly. Whereas you do a lot of this, you do a lot of like looking over here, turning the camera, clicking over there, and it gets a bit finicky. You know, that's kind of the experience. What was it saying? Reach the village, it's under attack. So now we have to travel again. Remember, it took us a bit of time to travel before. Ooh, I had not seen that before when I played. I think the world is a little more perhaps procedurally generated than I realised. In fact, no, maybe not. There's an area like this little bit, but I thought it was down here. I'm gonna have to like take a screenshot and go look at the other world that I played in, just to kind of get a feel for like if they're generated that way or not. So at the moment, not much for us to do other than maybe top up our resources on the way over there. So I'll put 3. Now we'll put 2 LAs to work there because trees tend to be everywhere. And stone's a little harder to come by. So on our journey, we want to hit up through that wheat to go super fast, and then find spots like this, and then you spam them. So the playing the melody is cool, but as you play this game and you keep undertaking actions like that, you're just gonna get like sort of spammed. It's a little, I don't know. It's a nice idea, but for repetitive actions, it gets a bit something here and there, you know. You know me though, like when I play games, I just like I pick them apart a little bit. It's just how I look at stuff. I think about the game design a lot. You know, I'm not commenting on how gorgeous these aesthetics are. That is just apparent to me. Like, this is a very gorgeous looking game. Oh, come with us, young turtle, and have a fantastic. Wait. Oh no, wait, that's a bad thing there. Oh yeah, these things heal you, and then these poison you, right? Yeah. And now everyone follows me on there and gets hurt too. Let's get out of here. I'm a terrible leader, it's true. Hopefully we can all heal up over here. Liger Gaming, thank you so much, my dude, for all you do, and the 35 months of support. 1 off from 3 years, that's absolutely true. Appreciate it. Ski says MC Legends looks so cool. It does look cool, doesn't it?
As it hurts our hearts to see this happen, we must trust that
cutscenes are like a sip tea reminder, you know. I wish my LAs could build a house, says Abloom. It'd be cool if, I don't know, like, would Minecraft suit having golden LAs that build for you? I'm not sure. Right, we're getting all healed up here. And we've got to... Oh, right, we're actually here. Oh, dang it, okay. So, what I should really be doing is increasing my spawner armor. Spawner army, should I say. But as you can see, I'm just wrangling up the local inhabitants for now. And early on, you're kind of strong and you can do this. You can just come in here and wreck the house. You know, wreck these fools 1 by 1. Or 2 by 2. My little crowd behind me coming in.
Defeat the piglins attacking the village.
Finishing them off.
Allow them to gain any ground.
And there you go, job's done, you know. Trust me, it gets a bit more interesting than that. Chryscolia, thank you ever so much for your Amazon Prime subscription. Appreciate it.
We thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank
And
you.
the villagers want to thank you too. Go to the village chest at the base of the fountain for a surprise.
Inspiration for builds in the base game. Yeah, you could totally do that. So, yeah, you get rewards, and then you can visit a village. You can actually...
The villagers are peaceful.
Excuse
They
me.
want to help where they can. As gratitude, you
You can
count
visit
on
them
the
periodically
resistance
and pick
to
up
keep you in the
rewards.
fight.
They'll keep gathering materials for you while you're out saving the day.
The piglins are rallying on the outskirts of the village. I think another attack is on the way. Better build up some defenses while there's still time.
Right, so now what you're seeing is that they're coming to us. And
Arrow towers will work.
I've got to pause it. Every single time in this game, it's always felt like when I get to the village, there isn't enough time to properly build up the defenses. Also, if we have a quick look here and I go like back to this village, it might say that resources or the chest is full and are waiting for me, but it doesn't say that. You can also fast travel back to different villages. So it'll be pretty predictable that if I try and get
You need to get some defenses up around the village.
walls up, it ain't going to work out too well. So we're going to put a couple of arrow towers, and we're going to put them on the the compass axis, north, south, east, west, because that's seems to be where they attack from, right? We should also remember to gather stone while there's some here, and wood, of course.
There's still some time to gather up resources
yeah,
if you're
we'll
getting
get-
low. But be quick.
We'll get you over there, and that over here, and then that's doing that job. So back to the building tab down the bottom, and we can build 2 more arrow tabs. So yeah, the piglins, they just tend to come from north, south, east, west. They don't seem to come from diagonals, so that's why I'm putting 2 towers. And maybe I could have gone for a little bit more,
Don't
you
forget,
know.
your golem friends want to help too.
Right, yeah, we should probably get some ranged fellas in the team, in the crew, right?
They're almost here.
Yep.
Oh, I can't watch this.
In fact, we lost quite a few units, so we'll get this all the way up to like 20. We'll just take a whole bunch of ranged ones for this. Rally them all together,
Brace yourself, hero.
and maybe just... Oh, I was about to get some Malays to do some work. We've had Ski Hassle subscribing. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard. Vespine1 here with the Prime. Thank you for using the Prime subscription. It's greatly appreciated.
The piglins will attack from all sides.
Right,
So
we've
be
got to
sure
figure
check the
out
compass
what
to see
side
where
they're
coming
attacking from. Vespine, now that you have got the Twitch sub, you need to hook it up using our gateway system. Why do I know so little about how all this works? Where are the piglins coming from? Multitasking, right? I think they're coming from that way, is what it's telling me. Wait, are they here? Oh, they're here. Okay, they came from a diagonal. Interesting. Right, we have got to survive 1 minute 44 of them attacking us. You'll notice the health of the village is under question too. Yeah, this is quite a big crowd that I need to take out, really. Right, that should do. But they're going to attack from different directions, and then they're going to start damaging the village, right? That's a bit of a problem. Do we have... Still telling me they're coming just from that side.
You're doing great. Just a little longer.
Or maybe
and
that's
you've
the only
got
place
this.
they are actually coming from. Right, now, yeah, now it's moved. Now they're coming from somewhere over here.
More piglins.
Again, it's in a corner. Every single battle I had... Oh my god, that's a lot of arrows. And that seemed to work out reasonably well. Haven't lost a unit. And just, yeah. You're kind of OP. You can kind of just, like, move into the crowd and show them who's boss. At least early on. Can we rally up a little ocelot to our cause? And a turtle, maybe? Seems we can. You don't need the gateway system, says 4Gil. And 4Gil's politely explaining how to do it. Wonderful, thank you so much. Afro is here, subscribing with the Amazon Prime. If you want to join the Discord, the instructions are in chat. Thank you so much for the support, my dude. Appreciate using the Prime on me. And there you go. There you go. That was alright. 12 seconds left. And I think... Okay, I think the next wave is coming from the opposite side again, but very easy stuff early on. Ha.
The attack is over.
It's over.
But some piglins remain.
Oh, they remain, do they? I will not allow this remaining of piglins. Not on my watch. Take that. I just joined the Discord, says Vespine. Awesome, glad you got in. Vezi says, will this be multiplayer? I might get my non-Minecraft friends into this. Yeah, it's a multiplayer game.
The villagers are thrilled that you defended their fountain. They've put some extra resources in the chest for you as a special thank you.
Wonderful.
You are doing well, but piglins do not give up easily. Even now, they prepare an attack upon another of our villages.
But this time we have the advantage. If you can shut down the piglin outposts surrounding the village, we might be able to push back this invasion.
I hit the resource limit, peeps. What I don't have the most of, though, is stone. Wasn't there, like, some lumps of stone in this area? They still make those noises. Yeah, we'll take all of that, whatever. However much that was, not very much. Right, refer to the map. Aha, things are happening. As you can see, this village has some piglin outposts around it. Hey, my left and right movement isn't flipped. It flipped earlier, that was so weird. Now, we can fast travel here, but what I'm going to do is fast travel there. What biome is this? Swamp, yeah. We're going to fast travel to this village. There might be a reward in the chest whenever you go to a village. You want to check that. No, the chest is open, so they haven't restocked it. We'll set our marker here, and then from there we'll travel all the way to that one. So, top of the screen, we know we're heading east. Oh, do I want to get any more of these? I don't think so. We're good. We're good. However, the allays need to get some stone right about now. And they'll fish out the rest of those, basically. Nightgay says, is the map static or randomly generated like in Minecraft? I'm not sure. The events taking place do seem to be a bit random. Well, they're different position from when I played. So the campaign is playing out like I spent time here and then heading north first. Like these piglin outposts are up here. As I remember though, the shape of the island and the way the biomes are laid out here feel really similar. In fact, the more I look at it, the more I think it's the same world. But I could be mistaken. It could be like slightly random and not a crazy amount random. But until I do a side-by-side comparison with my previous save, who knows. And there's stuff in that I'm not supposed to show. So I don't think it'd be a big deal if I opened it up, look at the map or whatever. But yeah, they've asked us not to, so we'll just stick to what has been asked of us. This is it, isn't it? This is it. Now, I think these I think it's a mount. Yes, swap mount. Ha, so you can get different mount types in this game.
Eagle tigers are the fastest things on four paws. Just what you need to hunt those piglins down.
Nice. Oh, so that's the fast one, right? So some have the ability to glide. Can we also, like, recruit? Will you come fight with me? I think they will. Oh, I thought those were going to damage me. We want more friends of the overworld. So I wonder if a mob like this one might get added to the base game. You know? They haven't really done that with dungeons, though.
That village attack could happen any moment now. You have to go after the new piglin outposts.
Oh, something I should mention. The prismarine resource you get from destroying piglin buildings, which I think we're about to do. And it's kind of a big deal, actually. I was taking out like large areas of piglin buildings and not collecting the prismarine because I didn't realize it was dropping. So you know how it is when you play a game. You don't pick up on like every detail straight away, and so yeah, that was something I wish I had have spotted earlier. Yeah, you can fast travel. I forgot about using the old fast travel. That was part of our plan. So this seems to me kind of geared towards console based off the camera movement. It's definitely been built from the ground up for both console and PC, but yet it's controller. However, third-person stuff kind of, you know what? I was talking about how slow some of this stuff is. I've actually never bothered to do it with the keyboard and mouse, so now I got no clue what button to press. Wow, how did I not think of that? So controller, keyboard over here. What is the actual button though? Where do we get to see? I don't think we get to see a list of controls, really. So I'd be guessing, maybe? I don't want to swap them out. Space is jump. Okay. Ah, what's this? Okay, that's a little bit nicer, I must admit. So if I change the tab, Yeah, I can see this being a lot easier with keyboard and mouse. Fascinating. Okay, we're going to swap back to using the controller.
You should see to those outposts.
I like giving my my wrists a break from using keyboard and mouse because of RSI injuries. So playing games on a controller much more comfortable. But yeah, there you go. Very important question. Can you tell us if you know what people pre-order MC Legends get a new cape in Java Edition? I do not know. I also don't really like the idea of pre-ordering stuff. I feel like if you pay for something, you should get it. So I just, yeah, I don't know about the cape, and I personally wouldn't recommend pre-ordering stuff in general. Just, get the thing when you pay for it and it actually then gets given to you. That's my kind of attitude towards that stuff. Right, so we wow, that thing jumps high. Goodness me. Woo! Okay, it's a fast one and a high jumper. As we go through these different biomes, by the way, you'll see that they look gorgeous. I like some biomes more than others because some are like a bit hazardous to navigate, but this one's really nice. Woo! The peeps in my chat are saying, is that for the jump? Woo! What is this stuff? I don't know what this stuff is. It almost looks like a resource we could harvest. As you play the game, you do get your hands on more and more resources. Ye Old Envelope says, I'm a bit late here, but it looks like you're having a good stream so far. Yeah, it's terrific. I've played through the campaign twice. Well, this bit twice. Played a lot longer on another one. So I know what we're up against. Right, so now you start to see, oh, okay, things are different now, right? Like, they are settling in the overworld, is generally the idea. And we're going to say no. We're going to say no to that. Right, now, if you remember, we learned how to build earlier. Part of this is about building, so you have to do stuff like that. You don't really have to worry about the mobs falling into lava too much either.
They don't only have to go up.
Right, now we're going to attack. They're going to join us, I think. Yep. And we're going to wreck this. We're going to wreck this gate. You get some more advanced controls for directing mobs, and some of it's quite interesting. Like when you control creepers, you can sort of send them in one by one. They run in there and blow up. That's kind of cool. Oh, they're not happy about it. They're not happy about it. But yeah, sometimes the game turns into a bit of a button basher. As you can see, we're just sort of sitting here. X, could we see some matches between hermits? I would love to do that. I'd love to arrange it. I didn't arrange anything today because I didn't find out until yesterday that we're only allowed to stream like the first hour of the game. And I was like, oh, that changes my plans a bit. But I got loads of stuff to do on Hermitcraft, so after this we will be popping onto Hermitcraft.
There's nothing standing between you and those barracks.
Right, and again I'm just trying to help out my troops and do tons of damage where I can. We're in it together. And we're not getting any of that lapis because it's full. You have to destroy these barracks, right? This might help if I now use Y. Kind of want them to focus on this building. And I'll scoop around and say no to these other piglins that here and there. But there's a few more. No! No! Not in the overworld! You, overworld? No. I said no. Yeah, there we go. Now we want to sort of direct them to that thing. Yeah, that seems to work. And we'll help out a little bit here too. So I think it's the golems that do the most damage at this point. You can see some of the other golems decided to go that way. Let's go wrangle them. And let's all focus our attention on this. Kind of red flag that they are so scared that people show off the late game, says Hi Village. I mean, maybe there could be a bunch of other reasons too, right? Like, yeah, that's one thing you could assume. It's an assumption. I don't know their reasoning for it. It was a little bit of a surprise to know that they didn't want us to show more of the campaign than just the first hour. It could be about, you know, preserving the content. They don't want all of the content to be shown on YouTube and Twitch straight away. Now, this... I'm not sure if this is it. The way it was described is that there's a cutscene with a piglin beacon. And when I read it, I was like, I don't remember that cutscene, but then maybe it's not a massive detail.
To the war. Where will this lead?
Duncan's got it there. Maybe they don't want the story ruined. So that wasn't it. That wasn't it. We get to keep playing. But I got a feeling it's coming up soon. I think we're going to see it when we destroy a portal. Right, so now what we want to do is go to the map. And obviously we've got more of these piglin outposts to take care of. I'm not sure what our next objective is, but I actually want to head to the village. And we put a marker on it. Wait, has that worked? Oh, it's in a straight line. Yeah, okay. Right, so we're going in the right direction. In terms of resources, we will stock up on some wood. It's a bit barren around here, though, isn't it? Hey, Wolfie, come join the cause. Where's the rest of the crew? I have noticed, no, do you know what? It didn't get stuck. It didn't get stuck. On rare occasions, I've had my army get stuck. I might be mistaken, though. It might be something like this. They need new instructions. They need to be rallied, is the problem. So they're just back there hanging out. When you teleport, though, when you use the quick teleport, they'll reappear. They will do that. It looks polished, though. I definitely feel like they nailed the Minecraft feeling for this camera angle, says Hyatt Village. Yeah, later in the game, I feel like you'll see the shortcomings of the camera angle a bit more. As for polish, yeah. In Windows 11, really funky stuff was happening. What is that? I have not seen something like that before. Oh my god. That is a new thing. There's another tab I forgot to show earlier. Oh, okay. That's just, it seems like a small novel thing. Right, here we are at a village. When we arrive, I'm not sure if it's going to need protecting or not, and there is a chest that's open. That means nothing for us. Right. Yeah, it's empty. We've got to please the villagers first. So if I continue to head south, we'll just go to this next outpost and try and knock it out, I guess. Or are we travelling south? Oh, I see what's happening. The marker's now sort of behind me. Right. Got it. I'm looking at the top of the screen, boy. Water geyser. Yeah, that's... I'm probably saying it wrong, but yeah, that's the thing, right? Hello! Join the army! Thanks. So yeah, another one, right? Another one.
I hate to admire their engineering, but those blaze-rod towers are pretty dangerous. And
okay, we're going to need to build again.
The LAs will help you get up there with a ramp. All you have to do is play the right melody.
Uh-huh, we did that last time, my dude. Right, now there's a couple of other towers here. I'm not really sure what it is you want to attack first, because this is going to keep producing units, and the towers are going to keep shooting at us. But I figure we'll go for the units first, right? And the towers ain't shooting at me. Sometimes you end up in a situation where they're shooting at you. Now, is the game sound reasonable at this point? Because this is when it gets noisy. And maybe for the stream I could turn it back down again a little bit, but it was an observation when playing sometimes that it's just like, the game just turns into a racket for a little while, right? Right, we lost some troops, by the way, but we'll be able to do the rest of this without. It's because I wasn't focusing on the piglins, really. Right, and now they're attacking me, which can be a little bit of a problem. Also, one of the damage sounds like exactly the same as the Minecraft one. And when it plays, I am like thinking that I've got Minecraft open and that I'm somewhere in the world AFK and taking damage. It is so annoying. Yeah, we might have to retreat this one. There you go. Hey, we got some prismarine from that. That's awesome. Maybe it's only certain types of structures that give you that. So we'll back off and we'll find a spot to build this, right? Oh, I built two of them. Whoopsie doozy. I guess we should get the allays on getting some of those materials back for a second. Any stone around? A little bit there. And then just bring back an army. Hold down X. Right, and off we go again. So that's the first battle where we've had to like rebuild the army mid-game, right? Come on, lads. Do your clanking. Give it some slaps. And yeah, sometimes it's just like this. Wait, what does the prismarine do, says Duncan? It's a currency for upgrading. We're only seeing a few of the resources so far, right? We're steadily being introduced to more as we go.
Very good. There is still one more outpost, however.
Yep, so now we've got to go take out the next outpost over here. Right, and on the way, get some stone, really. That's about it. That is about it. I see some over... Hey, join the army. Hey, look, there's a wolfie over here. Join the army! Woo! Take that stone. And is the beacon... I think the beacon is where we're heading. Oh! Interesting. Talking about the beacon. This might be it. Join the army. Join the cause. That's right. Oh, God. See, look, they take full damage. Right, that'll max out our stone. And we're good again. Oh no, wait, what's this? The beacon is something else. Nether spreaders, yeah.
Makes the air breathable for the piglins.
Yep. We don't like those nether spreaders. We'll take out the spawners first though. Ha! Right, let's see if we can get them focused just well, on that building, but now they're probably going to go around the side to that spot, aren't they? Just trying to use some of the controls a bit more, really. I'll come out here and clear up some of these piglins, and they can wreck that thing. There you go. Right, now on to the next point, which is there. Yep. You lot come with me. It's kind of working, isn't it? And when we kill the piglins, we get lapis, which means we can rebuild our army a little bit. Toothless says, what are you riding? Great question. We found this thing. We found it. I forgot what it was called. Oh, you see that portal over there? I have no idea what that is. I see them all throughout the world and I don't know what they're for. I mean, are they just portals? You know, regular Minecrafty portals? I'm not sure. Now we want it on this thing. Yeah, actually I need to get more of them, like, on the cores. No, this way, fellas. Let's do this one first. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie. Cheshire Cat. It looks like a Cheshire Cat. Let's find out quickly. Oh, this actually... Is this pausing the game? I don't think it is, because... Yeah, it's not pausing the game. Where would it be? Overworld? There it is. Regal Tiger. Very cool. Come on, fellas. More action. So, if I were to have some... you know, critiques of this game, it's moments like this where, you know, you're just button bashing and waiting. And I don't know if that's the same when you do the PvP stuff, but there's a lot of this in the campaign. Ah, look, when you destroy it, a little bit of grass comes back. Tyler PR 1997, thank you for 12 months of support. That is a whole year. Using the old Amazon Prime. Appreciate you doing that, peeps, if you did not know. You can use the Amazon Prime to subscribe to someone on Twitch. And we also got 400 peeps tuning in, so be sure to hit that follow button. Thank you for coming by, hanging out, checking out the legends. I was about to say dungeons. Let's check out the map. Oh, no, we're going to a cutscene first. Vespine, thanks for choosing in. Have a great game. That blue portal thing is a healing point, I think, says Tony T. Oh, alright. I had not thought to check my health when visiting one before.
What do you think they'll do?
We will find out soon enough.
We will find out soon enough. Right, let's check it out.
After defeating all those outposts, you've collected quite a bit of prismarine. Bring it to me at the Well of Fate, and I'll show you how to build something that will be very useful for you.
Okay, we're going to learn about general
attuned
upgrades
to the
now.
Waters of the well. You can travel here quickly anytime.
Knowledge? What are you doing out there?
I'm working on a little something extra to help the hero.
Lol, a villager skeleton. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't notice that. I was looking at things on my screen. Village skeleton. That's pretty grim. Yeah, if anyone's got questions about the game, throw them in the chat.
perfect.
They won't be as friendly with the piglins, I assure you that. Okay, go on now. Join your new
These
friends.
cutscenes and the art style of the 4 characters remind me of the movie Soul, says Curls. Yeah, and they got that blue tint, right? Yeah, they got a bit of a vibe like that. Plus the way they're named, I'm not thinking of Soul, am I? I'm thinking of Inside Out a little bit, maybe?
You'll just need to build the right improvements.
Yeah, open the songbook,
Very nice. This is
travel
where
to
all
this
the
tab,
wonderful
and now we know
knowledge you
what the
learn
other
will be
bit
kept.
for building
Now,
is.
go ahead and turn the pages.
So notice
There
you've
you
got that
go.
customized
Now choose
hotbar
the
bit.
structure that improves your loot to play the iron melody, and the allays will build it for you. Great. Now go ahead and build your iron improvement.
Yeah, he's talking a lot. So you can customize these hotbars. You can put what you want on them, and then you want to put this next to that in order to activate it. So there's 4 of them. You'll be able to buy plenty of upgrades,
With every
and this
new
one will
melody,
allow us to
your
mine iron.
relationship with the allays grows.
This tune will help them mine iron for
Can your
building
troops
needs.
gather, or do you have to do it yourself? You have to control your
Now you'll be
troops
able to collect iron and
using the controls given, and you know we can get the creatures of the overworld to join our attack and stuff as well.
Now that you have access to iron, you can use it to build all sorts of new structures.
Mimi says, I think the game looks cute, but I don't think I'll play it. Well, it's a real-time strategy
Piglins have
game, and
their
that's
eyes on
not
that
for
last
everyone, is
village
it?
you saved. They're going to need you again.
Right, so down the bottom here, it's giving us some other ones, right? The problem is, we need more prismarine. That means destroying more piglin stuff. Like this over here, a piglin outpost. That's probably our next objective. I'm not sure, though, if we can pick up some more resources or not. This one here doesn't have a chest. And all we need is 100 stone, really. Let's just quickly grab the stone that we want while it's nearby, and then use fast travel. I'm not sure if you can, like, leave the LAs doing their thing and then fast travel. That's another thing about the LAs, like, placing the little boxes one by one. Sometimes it feels like maybe it would be easier just to sort of send all of them at once. Like, an option for that would be pretty cool. Just get them all doing a thing for you. Anyway, we're going to travel then over here. I'm very curious to see how the gameplay evolves in the late game, says Absinthe. Yeah, I've been playing the campaign for a while, and it's given me the feeling that, like, PvP is going to be where this game is at, and I haven't done any yet, you know. We can recruit one more of these to join the cause, right? And there's a chest. Ah. Now check this out. Do we get any prismarine? No, just lapis. So if we fast travel to this village, will we get prismarine? I don't think you get prismarine, but yeah. I think the way to think of this game is that it's built around multiplayer more than it is the campaign. So like the campaign is more of a tutorial, I guess, and a story. This is like Command and Conquer, says Toothless. You know, Command and Conquer is a classic RTS, but I would not say they are alike in that kind of way. Right, so off we go towards the next Piglin outpost. More like Pikmin, to be honest, says Dinoauria. That's a game I've like, every time I hear about that, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to play that game at some point. It's like a Nintendo 64 game. I remember it catching my eye when I was young, and whatever it is about it, I can't really remember, but whenever I learn about it, I'm like, oh, that sounds like something I'd enjoy. By the way, yes, oh my god, right. Now that we've got iron, we can build 2 new types of spawner. Now, this one, like, rolls in on peeps. Let's check out what it says in our journal. Spawns grindstone golems, fast-charging disruptors that stun enemies. And then spawns mossy golems that support mobs that clear debuffs and healed allied mobs. So what I used to do was just get 1, 2 of those. Oh, it is, isn't it? Interesting. You have to build the other types to remove them. So let's go ahead and put one of these here. Also, while we're at it, you know, there's some trees here, isn't there? Yeah, we'll remove even. So I think recall just brings them in from somewhere else. Wait. No, okay, I've not done that before. Right, so, wait, we did recall, not remove. Did I just press... I think I might have pressed Y. I might have just pressed the wrong button, being a Wally. See, I thought recall called them from... Yeah, it calls them from across the map to come back to you. So because the cap is full... Right, okay, I don't know how to, like, get rid of one. Dang it. How far away are we? We're not too far away, so I might wander back here and get those new ones in. Interesting, interesting. I don't know if you fully followed what was going on there, but essentially there isn't a way to, like, remove a golem that you no longer want. I thought there was, I just hadn't had to do that before. Right, so those golems will get us maxed out on those materials now. Pretty cool. Hey, Abby Nicole, thank you so much for subscribing and supporting the channel. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if that heals, but you find them and they're just there. Yeah, thank you so much for the subscription. For those of you asking for the cost of the game, I don't actually know. Ooh, don't take damage, don't take damage! Dang it, dang it. Look, diamonds. Diamonds.
Now that you've got the hang of using the banner, let's try a few more advanced
Aha!
It can
At
give
last.
specific commands to specific allies if you need just one type or even just one friend to get the job done. Give it a try now. In the heat of battle, you'll need to be ready for anything.
Okay, hold right trigger to enter banner view. Aha! Right, hold B to direct your mobs nearby to charge. Hold Y to send your mobs to focus on the target. Press either B or Y buttons to send a single mob. Over on the left, I love this, right? Ranged mobs. As you can see, one is locked. Melee mobs. So you can send the order that you're creating to a specific mob. It's really cool. We've got a question in chat, though. Is the game multiplayer local or online? I think it's online multiplayer. If you want to play local, like, with someone who's also got a console, I think that's possible. But if you're asking if it's, like, split screen local, I don't think it is. Right, let's check it out. Let's try and use that new thing. So, let's say I want to send all of my plank. No, I want to send in my melee mobs first, right? So we'll charge that position. Let's try and dictate that battle from here. Oh yeah, you got to hold. No, you got to. Dang it! I'm pressing X again. You got to hold it down to get them. There you go. Now they're all moving in. And then if I step back and we select a ranged mob, and we just sort of move them over here. Right, are they going to... Yeah, now they're going there. Cobble Golem... Let's say we send the Cobble Golem... We're now going to go up here. Yeah, look at all of those. Right. So we'll charge that position. And then the support behind them will go here. Right. That was annoying because it didn't send the Cobble Golems, did it? Go up there. Focus. Why aren't they going? Dang it! Now they move! Oh, and only some of them. Well, my tactics have been thwarted. And now my ranged... Oh, they're getting pushed off the edge into lava! Not good. Oh, well, we just lost most of our army, didn't we? I think we might retreat and try again. I mean, the first time I did this part of the game, I just sort of ran in and had fun wrecking everything in sight, right? Like, it weren't tactical. I tried to be tactical, I got punished. So unfair. Right, we're going to... oh, there's a few more of you lingering behind. We're going to head back out of here. Here's the problem. I don't remember where we put those spawners, you know. I've lost my bearings a little bit, so what we'll do is just rebuild them here, which is costing me some iron, I'm aware. Okay, so I want, like, 2 of those, 2 of these, and then the rest will be these. This is where we might be able to get seriously tactical by leaving our mossy things back, you know? That's what you got to experiment with, and I haven't done a lot of that. kill that straggler. And this one over here too, why not? So yeah, now the mossy ones should start to heal. You can see him healing some of our guys. So let's now try and command this battle from back here. We'll send in our cobblestone golem. Have I got it? No, that's the right one. We'll charge them up here. There they go. There they go. Right, all of those are going in. Now, what about the grindstone golem? Now we bring in those. They should run up there and get involved, but they're not. Okay, how do I get you to go up there? Okay, now they're going. Right, and then last of all, we'll send in our mossy golems to... I think they have to be in range of you, might be the problem. We'll send in those ones to like heal and support. And yeah, all the other ones have been wrecked. Wow, they just ran off the edge of the bridge. Well done. If I'd have gone in here with them, I think they would have survived, because I do so much damage. You're like quite important in the battle. So trying to be tactical has not been too advantageous there, has it? Yeah, so basically, I don't know where my troops are. Oh, here they go. These three are left. Anyone else? They're stuck. Look where they are. They're stuck down there. Oh, that's silly, isn't it? They're just getting stuck. Okay. Oh, hello. Wait, wrong button. We've still got a ranged one. I didn't realise that. So if I come back over to this thing, if I recall, wrong button, they should pop back here. Yeah. Okay. Now the mossy one's going to heal them. Get some stone back. We'll get one more of you, and then two of these. And this time, there you go. I'm out of iron now. This time I'm just going to do like I did before and run in with all of them. Minecraft pathfinding strikes again, doesn't it just? Yeah, right. So the way I've been playing most of the campaign, the first time round was just like, I didn't really. In fact, I think I must have been. Oh, what's that over there? Villagers in a cage. I think I must have been distracted because I wasn't aware of that until later. I noticed it myself. I don't remember being introduced to it essentially. Anyway, so we're gonna come in here and do it like this, just the button bashing way. I'm trying to take out these units so my guys can survive. Right, the mossy ones are in there, hopefully doing some healing. And we're going to try and get rid of this. Oh, I need to go to the other side. That's where the damage is, look. Need to knock those piglins back. Because I do so much more. And keep our units alive that way. So now we focus on this one. I watched a vid on how to enable crossplay. Useful info. I didn't know I'd need it so soon, says Little Spagbolt. I think the game, wouldn't it just be developed, unless Sony were going to be awkward about PlayStation, I think you don't need crossplay support. I think you'll find it probably just works out of the box. Now let's get rid of this arrow. Luna, Echonites, thank you ever so much for 15 months. Minecraft Legends, how do you like it, X? It's been a fun experience to play. This game, though, if I'm going to continue playing it past the campaign, it's going to be all about multiplayer, basically. How are the controls with the controller? Good. I think earlier I surmised that perhaps the weak spot was building, and I didn't really realise it at the time, but it might be easier with the mouse and keyboard. But everything else, like, A-OK on the controller. I like using this Xbox controller. It's really nice. Yeah, thank you again, Luna. Very much appreciate your 15 months. Any questions about the game? Throw them in the chat. I'm here to answer. Veritai says hour done. Yeah, it's not that you're only allowed to stream the campaign for an hour. It's that it's around an hour the part you're not allowed to stream, if that makes sense. So I'm on the lookout for it. I've got a feeling, you know, it might be the next cutscene. We'll soon find out. Right, is there another Never Spreader? There's another tower. Oh, I think I've just got to free the villagers? Destroy all structures. Oh, maybe not. It's really actually trying to get me to use this, isn't it? So, like, focus target is what it wants me to do. Send everyone onto that thing. And I'll go around and free some villagers in the meantime. Hey, my shoe Bert is here for 41 months! Nice, Legends. Thank you for showing us, X. You are most welcome. You can't recruit villagers, by the way. They just do their own thing. Oh, here we go. This might be it. This is quite a dramatic cutscene compared to everything else we've seen. We're on the lookout for a piglin with a beacon or something. PvP is chaotic. Same with the portal pile, says Luna Q's. I hadn't thought of watching other people. Maybe I'll get to tune in and watch other people later play it, you know. Yoda Manic says, what's the point? It looks so boring. Well, you know, not every type of game is for every type of player, is it? So, if it's not your cup of tea, no bother. No harm, no foul. I personally like real-time strategy. I haven't gotten into one in a long time. Now that looks like a beacon core. Okay, this is the cutscene. So after this, I'm not allowed to show you anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, this is going to be it. By the way, stick around because we're doing a second stream playing Hermitcraft in regular Minecraft. Just if you are unaware. Yoda Maniac says, I'll try, but probably not for me.
Now the sky?
Yeah, hopefully you'll figure out if it's your kind of game right there or not. Can you use the spawners the other way, like XP farm, or to make it harder for yourself? Don't know. I don't know quite what you mean by that.
You have to find the source of this magic. Find it and stop it.
Right, so the next objective is to go get the night beacon, which we're not going to do. And then after here, like, well, you can zoom in on this map, you know, the map, the world starts to evolve. There'll be more battles with piglins. It won't end right there, let me tell you that. You've got, let's have a look. Wrong button. Wrong button again. This one, that's the button. You got, you know, like there's going to be a whole page of resources, a whole page of creatures and buildings. You can see we just unlocked the masonry and the whale house. And then more upgrades. So if I had enough prism, which I don't, I can improve the amount of coal or the amount of iron that I can carry with my allays. So in multiplayer, it's very interesting to see how all of this stuff will pan out. Let's now save and leave. Yep. And we had a question about multiplayer, which I thought was interesting. If we click on that... Wait, can I actually... Oh, it just took me to the marketplace? The portal pile. Someone mentioned the portal pile. Is it already a thing? One village, 3 portals, and a whole lot of piglins. Survive to the end to earn the Portal Buster hero skin. I did not know. I did not know. I won't do that. I won't do that now. That's interesting. So there was already that. Huh. Right, and then it had my myths, purchase fun creator content. Interesting. That's all of this stuff. So this is the customization. Interesting. And then there's no myth. So when you buy something, it becomes a myth, I'm guessing. Interesting. I have no creator coins. You know, that's me. I think I'm going to switch to standing for the next part of the stream. Peeps, don't go anywhere. Hit the follow button if you want to catch some more Legends later on in the week. The next part of the stream is going to be over on Hermitcraft. Oof, me bum is numb. Is the campaign available in co-op? I don't think the campaign isn't a co-op thing, right? The campaign's single player, the co-op is the co-op. That's the thing I didn't actually check out. So if we go over here to versus mode... Public game. Oh, Pixel Riffs has a private game going. Interesting. And then you can choose to host a game. Private, public, or do a training session. Very cool. Yeah, I'll figure out some more about that and do that another time. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Stick around for the Hermitcraft stream. Take care everyone. Bye bye.